Hello, this is Manesh Patel from ichimoku Today is October 12th, 2015. This is a trade review for a small caps. We wanted to do a trade review for small caps. The reason why is a lot of people think you can't use Ichimoku for small caps, but you can. Today's illustration, we're going to show you a US based stock, a small cap stock, but it does work for a lot of small caps for any instrument around the world. Now, small caps in a lot of people's minds, it's different. Some people view small caps as stocks below 10. Some people view them to be below 5. Some people view them to be $1. Okay, so we're going to go for today's trade review, and we're going to show you exactly what our thought process was and how we executed everything here. Before we begin, as normal procedure, we'll go for a disclaimer to state this is for education use only. We're not soliciting you to buy or sell any particular instrument. If you do so, you're doing that at your own risk. All information is owned by EII Capital Group. It cannot be copied or distributed without our written permission. We are broker neutral, so we support everything from Thinkorswim to from TD Ameritrade to TradeStation to eSignal. Today we will be using Thinkorswim. Here's our contact details here, so if you have any questions, you could sit there and email us, or you could give us a call at any of our office locations there. So let's begin. Let's go to a stock trade here. This is AVXLD. This actually, believe it or not, did a reverse split after we entered the trade. So this initially was a stock that where we entered for $1.49. It did a reverse split where basically it came out to about $5.49 after the reverse split, and I'll talk about it here. Okay, so this is an initial investment around $750, and initially it was a stock below $2. Okay, so here's what we saw. If you look here around October, around end of September, you had a red line here support. So you could see that the daily time frame has support right here, which is that red line there. On a 4-hour, that was also right here, which was roughly around here. That was right there, which is basically the red line on a 4-hour, and also close to the yellow and green line support on a 4-hour too. So far the supports on daily and 4-hour are matching, and then if you come down here on a 1-hour, this was basically matching right here too, where this was a green line here, where it was basically fluctuating around fluctuating around this support resistance of this here of $5.36. Okay, and this is where it was fluctuating around. So this was a multiple time frame support that we saw. So basically we bought option stocks there at that level. If you go to the trade tab here, there's the positions. Initially, remember, we bought this for about $1.49. After the reverse split, this is basically what it did. After the reverse split, basically it gave us about 125 shares at basically $5.96. So that's where the reverse split is. So that's basically, this was about $750 investment moving forward with that. Okay. So if you could see here exactly what's happening here, the stock after that point has basically taken off here, and you could see we have a target up here, and you can see that target basically is due to the monthly time frame here, which we're going to show you. I could load this bar up here. And you could see basically this flat yellow line right here. I got to there today, but didn't quite fill because it kind of got up there and came back down. So we're looking for it to come back up there by the end of the day. So basically, if you look at this here, if this is the monthly time frame for this particular stock, you had a nice movement up, pulled back up here, then it started a bearish trend here. This is a major pullback level. So we're expecting this major pullback level to about 990, and then we're going to watch to see exactly what happens with price action down there, because it could sit there, go up a little above there because there's different yellow line levels here, even turn 35. But so far, I mean, if you look at it, we're getting close to 100% gain in this stock. And if you look at it, if we bought it October 1st, this is pretty much 12 days where we're almost getting 100% return on a particular stock. Okay, now that's doubling in value, but if you look at it from here, from this perspective here, what happened? We entered down here, but our stop, believe it or not, was about right here. Okay, so if you look at the risk to reward ratio, we're drastically up right now, and if you look at our current stop, and if you base it off the monthly time frame here, it's about a little under $8. If you're in a point where you're trying to protect your profits, your stop is going to be roughly right here. So Here we've already locked in a lot of the profits here. We're way over 3 to 1, and we're pretty much getting into a point where we're going to be drastically up on here, because if you look at it here, this is a 35 cents risk, and we've already claimed here, if we to this worst case scenario here, we already claimed close to, well, I would say about 275 roughly here. So we're hitting huge percentage returns already on this one, and we're looking for a target to go up to there. And that's it for pretty much our trade review. Hopefully you guys understand exactly how to trade small caps. Everything has to start with basically the multiple time frame support resistances. Once they do, then you can enter low risk trades with high potential rewards. Thank you.